Hey guys, this is the HY300 Projector review. Okay, let me just talk about it. You see back there that I have the image on the screen already and it's working here. And the projector that I'm talking about has this brand here, Magcubic. But usually you have different ones. There are different brands using the same model, which is the HY300. In my case here is HY300 Pro Plus. Okay, I got this on Amazon, so I'm using this for some time and it works pretty fine. So let me just show here. The projector has the connection for the cable. It's a short cable. Okay, if you want to connect this projector far away from your devices, you need to get a power strip. It's the short cable here. You have a USB port so you can connect any device and load a movie or something. I'm gonna show you in a while there on the screen. And also a connection here for HDMI. So I have a cable connected here already. There we go, that's the one. So I can basically connect to my iPhone here. I have a Node iPhone with the lightning cable, so I can connect here. Or I can use a cable like this one, which is a HDMI to USB-C for new iPhones or new iPads, for example, or for the computer. And let me just show back there, I have the remote control here. Then I can control on the screen everything here. If I just come to HDMI, for example, it loads the HDMI screen. Then I can just connect this here, for example, to my iPad or my iPhone. Let me just connect here so you see how it works. There we go. I just connected, waiting for a while, and it's there, working with my iPhone. So super simple. So the iPhone doesn't switch, right? Then I can even connect a different cable like this one. Just replace here with the other cable. There we go. And I'm going to connect now with my Android device. If I have an Android device, you can just connect a USB-C to HDMI cable, just like I have here. Then you come here. Let me just show you there that I can just connect, wait for a while, and you're gonna see here HDMI connected, and it's there, already working. And with an Android device, I can just switch like this and it reflects back there. Super simple. I'm connecting via cable, but I can also connect without cables as well. If I come here to the main screen of the projector, you see that I have this option here for my apps. And then I have Screencast. And here I can connect in different ways. You see here Android wireless, Miracast, AirPlay, Android wired, Apple wired. I can connect in different ways, with cables and without cables, okay? And I even can just come back here to the main screen and use, for example, Netflix, Disney Plus, YouTube. So I just load directly from here. Let me just load YouTube here, for example. There we go. And then I can just come here, watch as a guest, and there we go. I can just play something here, this for example. There we go, it's playing back there. And the audio is coming here from the speaker, okay? There's a speaker just right here. Super simple. Let me just pause here. And if you don't want to use the speaker because it's not that powerful, you can use an external speaker, for example, like this one, via Bluetooth, okay? Let me just turn this on so you see how it works. Super simple. Turn it on. Then let me just come back there on the screen, the main screen here, and I come to settings and Bluetooth. And here I can just pair with any device. You see that I have available device here, this KM10, and I just select it to pair it. It's pairing right now. It's not pairing for some reason. Now it's there, okay? Connected. Just took a while. So now I can just play something here. Let's say again from YouTube. Miss Belly outside. I don't wanna
waste what's left. The storms we chase and leave.
You can see that's pretty loud compared to the speaker that I have here, right? Here I have the speaker comparing to this one. So it's pretty loud, so pretty good. Just move this a little bit there because I'm losing a lot of the focus back there, right? You saw already the projector here. Now let's just focus more on the screen back there, right? You see, I was saying that here you can just use an external speaker and it works pretty fine, pretty loud, much better than the speaker that I have here in the projector. Okay, so pretty good. And I have the cable here that was connecting to my phone. I can also connect to my computer. I have a computer here by my side. It's a MacBook Pro. Let me just connect here the cable and come there to HDMI. You see, working already, super fast. Just move this a little bit. Now this is coming from my MacBook Pro. So it works pretty fine. Super simple as also to connect, okay? So here, let me just show here on settings, options that you have. So projection settings. When you come here, there's the display settings. Picture mode you can change. You see here, standard, cinema, bright, custom. I usually use custom because I can change the bright a little bit here, the contrast, hue, saturation. I change the saturation usually, like I go a little bit up and I leave it like this, okay? So I can just adjust this. Here, installation mode, you can just install in different ways. See here, you can have like a back projection. Digital scaling, that's interesting because you can just change, you see here, the size digitally, right? Which is nice as well. And also here you can autocorrect. You see there that it's not in the correct way, right? Because there's this trapezoidal correction here. When you select auto, it's going to adjust for you. Just leave this. And then when I move here, for example, let's see that I move up and down. You see this starts adjusting back there by itself, right? Super simple as well to work with this option with auto adjustment. And you can also go manually here and adjust it. Like see, for example, just come here. Instead of use the auto, you come to menu. And then you just can move the edges. Like so. The other one here. I'm using the remote control. I just change to the next edge and I start changing it. There we go. One more, this one for example. And see, looks good for me. Okay, back here to settings. What else we have? Reset. Let's go to network settings. So basically here I can connect to the network. I have all different Wi-Fi's here. Just connect to the Wi-Fi network and then I can use my phone or whatever I want to use via Wi-Fi. Let me just show here, for example, that I have my phone. This is an Android phone. And I can just use, let's say, this app here. And from here, I can just connect. This one is using Bluetooth, okay? I'll see here Bluetooth. I'll just select the HY300 Pro Plus, and I connect via Bluetooth there. And I can control everything from here, see? The menu back there. So if you lost your remote control, or prefer to use like this with your cell phone, you can do it. This is via Bluetooth. And I have here my iPhone. Here the software. This one is working via Wi-Fi, okay? So as long as I have my cell phone and my projector connected to the same Wi-Fi, I can use this software here. And I can, let's say, simulate the screen there. So basically mirroring the screen. What I see here is the same that I see there. Then I can just select and use. Double tap here. I go to settings. And I can start adjusting everything back there. I can come here, go home. Basically everything that I can do with the remote control, I can do easily here because I can just touch. Okay, super simple. I have another video here on the channel explaining everything about this feature here with the iPhone. And you can cast everything here from here as well if you want to. Let me just leave this, and I can come here, start casting, and I start broadcasting there. Takes a while and start loading there. And I can stop the broadcasting as well. So basically you see that it goes there. Takes a while to load, and there we go. It's working, right? So whatever I do here with my cell phone, it reflects back there. Super easy to load the presentation or something that way. I'll just stop the broadcast here. And you can also control everything from here, YouTube, or whatever you want to control, right? You have here the option to use as a remote. You see loads here as a remote. I have the buttons. And I can control back there as well. Comparing here to this remote control that I have. Okay, let's say you just lost your remote control, for example. You can use your phone to connect to the device via Bluetooth or via Wi-Fi, both ways. You can do via Bluetooth from here or from here. It doesn't matter. I have the same app here as well. If I come here, back here, see that I have this app as well here for Android. Exactly the same app. You see it? A little bit different here, but basically it's the same. It does the same. But different apps that works here with Android and with an iPhone. Okay, super good. Let's say, for example, I just lost, I don't know, my remote control, and there's no way to come there and enable Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, whatever. Let me just show here that I have the option to connect here a dongle. Let me just grab it here. There we go, this one that I use for my mouse. So I just put it here, that way. Grab my mouse, this one, and you see that I can just use my mouse here. Take a look at there on the screen. Go to settings and do whatever I want back there with the mouse. Super simple to use. Come to network settings, enable the network here, whatever I want to do. If I want to come back, I just right click and it comes back. There we go. Then I enable Bluetooth. I find my devices. You see here that I have devices available there. The external Bluetooth and also Echo Dot. I can just play to the Echo Dot speaker. A Galaxy S8 Plus. That's why I have the remote control working here. It's just paired with the Galaxy S8 Plus and with my iPhone. So you can use your mouse if you lose your remote control and use everything from the mouse, okay? Bluetooth, application manager. Here you see all the applications. You can come here to Netflix, for example, clear cache, uninstall, YouTube, clear cache, do whatever you want here. Language settings. There's a lot of languages here. So you take a look here in the United States and have a lot of them. Okay. Date and time, you just adjust date and time here. You can put the zone, other settings here. Button sound, for the remote control. If you want to hear a sound every time you press a key, you just use this for the remote control. Screensaver, so it turns off by itself after some time. Time and shutdown as well, and restore to factory default settings, right? Here's the system information. You can just come here. You see this one is 2080 by 720. That's the resolution. Here's the memory, 1 gigabyte. Using here like 300 something. Okay, storage space, 8 gigabytes. Using 3 something. Okay. Here you can do online upgrade, check for updates. Have the latest version. So super simple. This menu here. And my apps here, you can go to the Screencast and use different ways to connect. You can connect via Miracast. With Miracast here, you don't need to install any software, okay? It's already there. Sorry for the focus here, guys. I'm trying to show everything here. Sometimes I just lose the focus, okay? So sorry for that. With the Miracast, you can go directly to your cell phone. You're using, let's say, this Android device, for example. Okay, you don't need to use the other software here. You can just come here and use this Smart View app, and then it's gonna look for the devices available. You see here that I have a Roku streaming stick. Then it keeps searching for the device back there. But I didn't need to start. I forgot to start back there. You see that I have the orange button. I just need to come there and start. There we go. Now I see the information about the Miracast. Okay, back here. And now you see that's available. See, mirror screen, connecting. I get the message there. Sorry for the focus again. And accept. Takes a while and starts mirroring the screen. I'll just move this aside again. This guy's like getting the focus every time. So basically I have working there with Miracast as well. So we have the option to install the apps or no apps. With the Miracast it works natively, right? With your device here. So super simple. And also, let me just disconnect here. Oh, basically I'm using here the Miracast. I come here and I just disconnect. Good. My remote control, back to screen. And then here I have my apps. Just move this a little bit down. There we go. And here on the Screencast I also have this option for AirPlay. See? AirPlay is the native way to work with Android, iOS devices. Okay, so here instead of using this app here, the Transcreen app, I can just come here and mirror my device. See that found it there? Just mirror back there. So it's working, okay? With my iPhone, I can also do with iPad, whatever I want. So super simple. Well, guys, basically it's this. I see that it's a long video here, but I'm trying to show every single thing that this thing does, right? You can just load Netflix, Disney Plus, YouTube directly from there, or I can connect to any device. You see, different ways that I can connect to my phones, an iPhone, an Android, a computer, with cable, without cable. I can also mirror my computer the same way that I just did with my phone. So super simple. And I can just adjust the focus from here. See, there is a ring here that can adjust the focus just from here. Super simple. I can also bring this up, and now I have like a tripod here, so I can use that way, right? But it also comes with this base that you can do this, right? You see, it can move up and down. So you can like use on the ceiling, for example, if you want to. Super good. One thing that I don't like is just the speaker. That's why I use an external speaker like this, because this speaker here is not that good, it's not too loud, but you can use any device that you have, like Bluetooth as a speaker, right? You can use like Echo Show or Echo Dot or any device that you have there, and sound bar from your TV, whatever you have there. So super easy, okay? The distance as well, let me just show you that I'm using here this projector at a distance around 1.3 meters away, okay? And it's pretty good. I can just move back, you see, that makes bigger there or smaller there. So it's super easy to work with. This projector is super easy to work with, right? Two things I don't like here is the cable. The cable length is not that long, and the speaker. Okay, other than that, it works pretty fine. It's also good to have different connections with phones, with the mouse, if I lost the remote control, because there are no buttons here, right? If you lose lost your remote control, there's no way to control it unless you plug a mouse there, right? Or use your phone. It works pretty good. Sorry for the long video. I will leave the link here in the description for this projector, which is the HY300 Pro Plus. I see that there are different ones back there. You see this is the name of this one is the Magcubic and I see different ones that doesn't work exactly like that. They're similar, but this one works pretty good. I got on Amazon. I'll leave the link here in the description, okay? And also leave the link here for the cables. If you wanna connect via cable, you work with the projector, you take the projector with you, right? Fast way to connect using a cable. Good cables that work. I've been tried different ones. This one work for lightning and HDMI, and the other one that I have here works for HDMI and USB-C to connect to a computer or to any device that uses USB-C, okay? So I hope you like this video. Please leave your comments here, subscribe to this channel, and I see you in the next one.